Hi guys, this is Negla. I've been feeling guided to channel a message for Twin Flames at this time, and it's been a while since I channeled for the collective in those videos. Last time I channeled was back in November, and it was also the last time I also channeled for the Pleiades as well. Um, in the last few months, I definitely channel on private for private readings, and also channel for the collective in my written messages in my Facebook group page, or now I have it posted on my website. Um, but it's been coming along to me that I need to channel something in video form, because the last few months I've been using these few months even for myself, because I've been going through my own shifts in my own knowledge and in my own spiritual ascension as well. The downloads have been tremendous. Even I've been getting into more of my past lives. I've been getting into more of healing my timelines and healing bloodlines. I've been doing a lot of spiritual work internally on myself, and even in my own private life, but also I work for the collective. I've been working also on major grid work as well. I've traveled back in January to Egypt, and did a lot of grid work at that time, did a lot of channeling of energy. And even though the trip itself was for a specific reason, for family, but the guides have been planning for me to be there at those specific times for a much bigger reason, not just family reasons. And I've been working on just the downloads that I've had at the time, and the channels I've done inside the Great Pyramids of Giza have been tremendous for me, and it's been taking me a while now to just really process what I've been through. And I got a lot of DNA activations, a lot of codes and light codes that I've downloaded just being there. But I'm gonna post a different video maybe on that trip. So anyway, just to cut it short a little bit, but I feel that I'm supposed to channel something for the collective. So if you just give me a couple of seconds, I'm just gonna tune in and see who from the archangels is going to step forward with a message for us now. So I'm getting a connection with Archangel Michael. I feel he wants to step forward with something for the collective. So I'm just going to tune into his energy and start my channeling. Dear loved ones, we are here again, gathered for you at this time to channel for you a message for the collective of Twin Flames. This is for the collective of those on a spiritual path and those who are in an ascension and spiritual journeys in their life. We want you to know that as many as you are really feeling a lot of fears, a lot of feelings of detachment from the old and connections to the new, we want you to know that you are being fully guided towards Earth's ascension and towards the new Earth frequency. We know that many of you have been kind of struggling with dealing with those energies because they no longer can relate to their past, and at the same time they have a hard time connecting with the new chapters that they're getting into and the new frequencies that they are getting used to. But we want to let you know that this is just a phase that's going to pass, because as any new transition, as any new phase, you have to let go of the old and connect with the new. So as you disconnect from your old selves, from your old ego selves, and from that old past of yours, that old what you call the old chapters, the old energies, the old connections, the old sources of pain and triggers that you have been going through, we want you to connect with the new with a clean slate. And we want you to connect to the new with an absolute new knowledge that does not really connect with the past, but it is a new knowledge based on the new self and on the new you and the new frequencies that Earth has been connecting with, and the Earth has been fully moving into those higher dimension frequencies that are coming to surround the Earth at this time. As you know, when it comes especially to the twin flame path, we want you to know that many of you are feeling that detachment from their twin flame. Many of you are feeling that disconnect from the old self, a disconnect even from their own twin flames. But again, we want to reassure that this is just a phase that you're going through. a feeling of detachment or a feeling of disconnect with your twin flame is nothing but a feeling of you disconnecting with your old ego selves. This is really what we want you to understand when it comes to the notions of detachment, the notions of I cannot feel my twin anymore, or I cannot feel this connection anymore. It is, again, your disconnection to your ego self. And it's an important phase that you are going through right now, because as we push you along into the higher frequencies, and we push you along to the higher vibrations of love and of unconditional love towards yourself and towards your twin, you are going to have to need the detachment from the ego, because it's no longer going to serve your higher purpose of connecting to your new self. So when you come and say that I want to let go of my twin, or I want to not feel them anymore, or I want to choose a different path, what we really tell you is, when you are there to choose a new path for yourself in a new direction, we want you to make sure that you're making those choices not out of ego, but really out of your connection to your new self and your connection to much higher vibrations. See, when you are trying to detach from your old self, but yet you try to connect to a new path or a new direction, but you're connecting through your ego, then again you're coming back into that old cycle of that ego, because you're not breaking the cycle of the ego. You're really going back to the same cycle of ego that got you there in the first place. So as you try to choose different directions, try to choose different paths, and as you feel your disconnection with your twin flame at this time, we want you to really take the time to fully integrate yourself with the new frequencies, and fully integrate yourself with the new self that you're getting into. And not to jump into another ego cycle, or not to jump into another ego connection or an ego relationship, because your ego is actually really in pain, and it needs the healing, and it needs a new cycle of healing, not a new cycle of another ego connection or ego-based relationship. This is going to be very important for you, especially as you move into the summer equinox, and especially as the summer months come. You're going to be fully integrating that new self into your current reality. So we want you to embrace the new with a loving disconnection from the old. Again, it's all about a loving disconnection from an old self, or from an old ego. We don't want you to have the ego that's going to keep pushing you back into another ego cycle. But when you have a healthy ego, it is another way of bringing you more to higher frequencies. And a healthy ego is an ego that is really kept in the background, only to help you with your survival instincts, not really to help guide you towards your life path, or your mission path, or your life journey, and especially your twin flame journeys. And for those who are on an ascension path, and for those who are on spiritual journeys, we want you to know also that you are also being fully guided into a new connection with a new self, which is a self that is more connected to the soul, a self that is more connected to higher frequencies, and especially ascension light codes as well. So this again is not just something that is happening with twin flames, but also is something that is happening with the collective in general, with humanity in general. And that's why many more of you are being called upon to fully integrate themselves into their mission, to fully integrate into understanding what the mission is. Because again, the mission is not to fully be in a 3D connection or a relationship with your twin flames. But again, this connection with your twin flame is meant to push you and push the earth into much higher levels of frequencies, much higher levels of love energy that is in need to be engulfing the earth as we move forward into a new level and a new earth self. For the earth itself. So as you feel yourself moving into the energetic propellants that are really pushing you forward right now, we want you to fully embrace it, and we also want you to know that you are fully guided into it, and you're not really being left alone, because sometimes you forget that we are always with you, and we're always guiding you and connecting with you at all times. We're not really leaving you to face life without guidance and without us being walking step by step with you. So at any time, call upon us and call upon your spirit guides and call upon God, the angels, the universe, the archangels that you connect with. Call upon me as well to help guide you and protect you from different energies that you cannot handle. It is us, the archangels, who are there to be protectors of life and to be guidance in life, and for us to work with you on everyday basis to bring you more into harmony with love energies. We want you to connect with your souls, and we want you to connect more through the love that you have inside you, so you can really fully embrace this universe and fully embrace who you are and why you are reincarnated on earth at this time. It is a journey that is really bringing you forward to more ascension, and it's bringing you forward to more happiness and joy, and you really have to fully see it that way. And it's not a journey to bring you pain by any means. It's not a journey to keep you in fear or to keep you on old cycles of ego. This is a journey on earth right now that you are into, which is meant to bring you forward towards the knowledge of your source energy, towards the knowledge of who you are as a soul, and who you are in mission, and who you are in life purpose. This again is our message for you at this time, and as we always say to you, in love and light we will always guide you, and in love and light we will always be with you. Oh, that's an interesting message from Archangel Michael, and I hope this message comes to you at a time when you really need it, and a time when you needed to hear that angelic guidance, especially at the time when a lot of us are feeling the energies becoming stronger and stronger, and the energies becoming really there to propel us forward. I hope you enjoy these messages, and I look forward to channeling again for the collective.